Last episode, we took it to deadline day to bring in 2 loan signings in hopes of turning this season around, and now we get down to it to fight for survival. Hey, welcome back, Respected Jeff here for Season 5, Episode 10. In this West Ham career, we're still in 19th place, desperately trying to turn this season around, and hopefully the new signings we brought in at the end of last episode can do so. This episode will be the determining factor for the rest of the season. It's up to these next couple of results to get us back on track. And guys, as always, if you've been enjoying this series, please consider subscribing to the channel. It helps me out so much to continue making these, and we will move on. So both of our new signings in the lineup, German Valera at right mid and Ethan Laird at right back. We also have Christopher Ayer and Degenek paired up at center back for the first time together. Degenek finally back from injury and just at a time when we need it. He's been our best defender this season. Nathan Holland makes the bench. Diangana dropped to the reserves. He hasn't been up to it, and Holland did look good in that last debut he had in the FA Cup. So with that said, let's take on Bournemouth. Alright, here we go. Can this be the turning point for our season? We've done everything we can in terms of recruitment. We brought in so many players this year, and we got 2 more to add to the list now who will be pushing for starting 11 spots the rest of this season, but we definitely need to make sure the team is performing as a whole. Bournemouth getting off to a really hot start here. We're hanging on for our lives as they bombard our goal with shots from distance. Managed to see most of them out though. Gene Lucas coming forwards. Degenek does really well to win that ball back. Finally coming back from injury at a time when we really need him. And we'll be hoping that the backline can start to work together well. Coming forwards now though, it's Bournemouth flick into the box, and again it's just too easy. 18 minutes in, they find the opening goal, and once again our defense leaking goals. We gotta hope things don't get even worse here. Gene Lucas on the wing again coming in, headed away. Archie Hall unable to clear it. Bournemouth just totally dominant in this game so far. Again, sneaking one through. It's just too easy. Bournemouth 2, West Ham 0. We've been absolutely outclassed this game by a side that really shouldn't be running through us like this. Really, really poor stuff from the entire team, let alone the back line. Good stuff there from Archie Hall, showing a little bit of heart to win the ball back. Hugo flicks it back through. That's clever link-up play, still going. Nmecha, how about that for a pass? German Valera finds the back of the net and pulls one back. 2-1. It's the new signing showing what he can do moving forwards. That's exactly what I was saying when we signed him last episode. He's a deadly finisher. He can cut inside and get us some goals. And if Nmecha can pick out some passes like that, I don't see why the two of them can't link up well. Well done by Degenek there to get the ball out from the back. Forwards we go once again. Archie Hall galloping. No options ahead of him though. Still going. No one putting a foot in. Haksabanovic finds the return pass. Hall, give and go with Hugill in the box. Archie Hall off the post, and it does not find the back of the net. Another golden opportunity. Well, I hate to say it because we were outplayed for a lot of this game by Bournemouth. Oh, another header coming in. But I just think we're getting unlucky at some points in this season. That really, really should have been finished by Hall. Just inches off and off the post. We're still a goal down here. Bournemouth starting the second half strong. And Dahlberg spills it out wide. And again, Bournemouth there in the follow-up. 3-1. Things go from bad to worse. And just not looking good for us this game. Valera on the wing. Taking his man on. And he gives the ball away. Stays on him though. Wins the ball back. Really well done there, Valera. What can he do? Cutting inside. Sets up. Hugill. Fantastic stuff. Well, it all came down to the hard work done by German Valera, and he gets us our second fantastic assist. What a revelation he's been going forwards. Sets up Hugill, who's had a really dry run in front of goal, just doesn't quite have the service. He's more of a poacher, Hugill. He does have pretty good link-up play, but he relies on service like that, and apparently Valera can provide it. So we're still within a goal here. Can we do it? Give and go here. Lukas Nmecha looking to set up Hugill, and it's just cut out by Godfrey, the center back. Not a lot of time left now. 15 minutes remain. Haksabanovic in the box, surely saved by the keeper, and again, we just can't convert there. Hugill with another chance. That goes wide of the post. Maybe one more opportunity here. Only seconds left in the game. Bombing forwards now. Alexander over the top, cut out by Bournemouth, and they see us out 3-2. Once again, our defense, the culprit, letting us down here. 3 goals conceded. We did pull 2 back, but it just wasn't enough. Our troubles continue. We stay in the relegation zone. Things just not looking good. I'm out of options, guys. I don't know what else to try. I've tried switching up the formation, bringing in new signings, and nothing seems to be working now. All right, well, 19th place, 21 points. We are now level on games played with Norwich and Crystal Palace. We need to turn this around quick. I keep saying this, but we're just not getting the results needed. We've had a couple good chances, and unfortunately, guys, it's Manchester City up next. And again, we always seem to get slammed with these big teams in between our poor runs of form, which are becoming more and more frequent this season. So we go back to our trusty back five against the big teams. That does work out for us sometimes, and we will be hoping for an upset against Manchester City. All right, here we go, away at the Etihad. Can we get a result? We actually almost beat Manchester City earlier this season, for those of you who remember. We had a couple chances to pull level, but they did get the late game winner to edge us out 1-0. We actually also had a similar result against Liverpool a couple games prior, so we know that our game plan can work if things go according to plan. We just need to do well on the counterattack and finish the chances that we get if they arise. But we do need to keep Manchester City at bay for that to even have a possibility of working there. Degenek heads it away. Manchester City with a couple good chances in, not even 10 minutes into the game. Archie Hall back to the top of the box. Foden from some distance, not too far off either. Big warning signs coming forward for Manchester City. Can we get a goal ourselves here, though? Archie Hall not too far away. Drags it wide of the post. Good movement from him, though. He's looked really quality these past couple of games, Hall. Actually, ever since Cullen left, to be honest, he's really established himself in this team. 73 overall, but he's consistently one of our better players, and one for the future for sure, the academy boy. Degenek doing well to cut the chance out there. He just seems to be everywhere, cutting out opportunities. Aguero, though, in the box, gets the better of Callens, flicks it through, and drags the shot wide. Actually, you know what, though? Bennett did get a touch to that, and that might have been crucial. Not sure if the goalkeeper was going to get to that. Rodri at the top of the box. Aguero again testing Dahlberg. Fantastic save this time. Keeps it out again as we approach halftime here. Manchester City just relentless going forwards, though. Depay finds Aguero again. Dahlberg there to make the save. Didn't trouble him too much, though. And we do seed out to halftime. Our game plan going according to plan so far. We survived the first 45, and if we could keep this game scoreless, that would not be a bad result considering the place we're at, considering the scope of this Manchester City team that's pushing for the title this season. Coming forwards now, Garmston, Hugill, doing poorly there. Jordan Hugo gives the ball away and then gives a foul away in frustration, wearing the captain's armband but not quite living up to it this season. We've definitely seen better from our number 9. Degenek forwards, Garmston, forwards again, Douglas Luiz, Haksabanovic sneaks it through. Lukas Nmecha in space, and he finishes against the run of play. We get the opening goal. West Ham 1, Manchester City 0. And it's Lukas Nmecha once again who scores on the counterattack. Always a threat going forwards, always making those runs. And when players like Haksabanovic can pick that pass out, he's going to finish it 9 out of 10 times. Fantastic play from the whole team. Once again, Haksabanovic getting another assist. He and Nmecha linking up time and time again this season. Both of them pushing for player of the season, that's for sure. Dahlberg getting it out of the back. Haksabanovic forwards, not too bad. Finds Ethan Laird, but nothing comes of that play. Manchester City getting forwards now. Give and go in the box. Aguero shaping up for a shot. We got to close this one down. Dahlberg shot straight at him, luckily. 15 minutes remaining. Can we hold on here for the rest of the game? Manchester City desperately throwing everything they have at our goal. So many shots coming in. Dahlberg been able to keep all of them out so far. Top of the box again. Sabitzer this time firing one in. And again, we clear away. 10 minutes remaining. Bennett, Degenek, another chance coming down. Dahlberg just going to slow this one down. Only 9 minutes left in the match. Really coming down to the wire now. Rodri still coming forwards. Ethan Laird out of the back. Santos, a little bit risky, but it does come off for him. Douglas Luiz getting forwards now. Still going. We got numbers forwards. Thiago Santos back in. Douglas Luiz. Lukas Nmecha through a second time and a second goal just before the end of the game. It's 2-0 West Ham. Lukas Nmecha doubles his tally for the night, and we take down Manchester City just like that. Everything went according to plan. We finished our 2 chances, and we kept City's opportunities far enough out that Dahlberg was able to keep it out of the back of the net. Fantastic result from the team. This is exactly what we've been looking for all season long. All right, well, those 3 points, not quite enough to take us out of the relegation zone so far, but we do sit on 24 points, 1 point behind Aston Villa. We do have a game in hand. It also came to my attention that somehow Santos and Ed Green were both wearing number 7, so we switch his number off, and we will move on with the season. It's Leicester up next, who have actually been struggling really bad in this career. They got a really bizarrely balanced team. They actually have our ex-player Dimitri Payet in the lineup, who's very old at this point in the career, 74 overall, declining. His fitness level's not good either, but he makes the starting 11 regardless. Really, really good midfield from Leicester, which is what we'll have to watch out for. Maddison, always a threat going forwards, but they might have some defensive troubles. I think we could target Sessegnon at center back, and we'll see what we can do. We are going to stick with the back five. We just seem to play better that way, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We took down Man City with it, so why not Leicester? We'll keep the ball rolling until we have to switch it up with results. Archie Hall gets the captain's armband. I think he deserves it over Hugo, who's on the bench anyways. And with that said, let's take on the Foxes. Alright, here we go. Quick note, the audio got lost in the files that I recorded after this, so there will be some background music, just a heads up. Not that it matters too much though. This time we take on Leicester City. Lance Alexander kicks things off. He gets an opportunity in those starting front two here. With Hugo just not up to it, I think it's his chance to shine, but none of our forwards aside from Nmecha really living up to it so far. Ball into the box here, a great opportunity early in the match from Leicester. Doesn't trouble Dahlberg too much though. Leicester continuing to push on though. Payet in through for Iheanacho. Dahlberg, outstanding save with the foot, and it's into the side netting. And we just hang on here under a bombard of pressure coming in from Leicester. Iheanacho getting forwards again. Back to Dahlberg. Not looking good for us early in the match, but we are hanging on with a 5 at the back. Noble doing the dirty work in midfield to bring down Maddison, who we know is a huge threat for that Leicester midfield. Scored a good goal against us last time we played, I believe. Noble keeping him quiet for now, but Leicester continue to push on into the box again. Fantastic pass to find Maddison, and Dahlberg makes the save. And we just hang on here, try to slow the game down a little bit, but the pressure continues. Payet in. Iheanacho, tons of possession in the box for Leicester. Flicked up. Payet has a go, and Dahlberg sees it out once again. Coming to halftime here. Can we just hang on? Baldock, can we get an opportunity of our own? Played through for Haksabanovic. Looking to slip through. Lukas Nmecha again linking up with Haksabanovic in the back of the net, and it's the opening goal that goes to West Ham. Once again, that combination, Haksabanovic playing in Lukas Nmecha, who finishes, really forming a deadly partnership going forwards, and it's our only lifeline in a lot of these games. Nmecha, 7 goals in the Premier League this season. Not too bad from him, especially playing a lot of those on the wing, although now he seems to be thriving in a 2 up top. Nmecha linking up well with Alexander. Ooh, looks to release him. Oh, a millimeter off of that one. Almost got a toe to it, and he was clean through on goal if he could have. But still only the 1 goal to separate us. Leicester coming forwards now. Sims. Give and go here. And it's out wide, Emerson. Cutting it inside. Maddison lays it off. Iheanacho saved with the foot of Dahlberg, but the follow-up is in, and it is that man who comes back to haunt us. Dimitri Payet gets the goal against West Ham. This time 1-1 scoreline level at this point. And again, our defense just unable to clear. Good initial save from Dahlberg, but no one there to clean it up. Noble coming off with tired legs, and we got a couple threats going forward now. Ed Green, can he be the one to open things up a little bit offensively for us? It's been kind of dead since that goal we had. We need to create more opportunities. And that is exactly what Green can do. Coming forwards now, just makes it look so easy with the ball at his feet. Needs to work on his end product a little bit, but he is a big threat for us regardless. Sets up a lot of chances for teammates. And how important would it be with 10 minutes remaining in this game to grab a goal to go in front? George Baldock on the wing. Puts a cross in, looking for the head of Nmecha in the box, but it is cleared away. Seconds left in the game now. Leicester in the box. Dahlberg, that's as good as a goal to keep us level here. That's going to be it for the game. And he denies Thomas Müller, an aging Thomas Müller in this save, who for whatever reason went to Leicester from scoring a goal here. And Garmston this time cleared away from goal. Leicester so close to finding a goal to go in front here, and maybe another chance again, and this time booted away to safety, and we see the game out. 94 minutes gone, and we draw level with Leicester. 1-1 in the end. Dimitri Payet scoring the goal to drop 2 points for us, but it's a pretty good result regardless. Much better than we've been doing for the last couple of games aside from that Man City one. Leicester with a lion's share of chances, 11 compared to our 2, but we make the most of it and we grab a point. Alright, well, another break in action here. This time back to the FA Cup. We take on Sheffield Wednesday. That's a fortunate draw for us, if I'm going to be honest. Coming to the round of 16, that's the type of team we would be hoping to draw against, although we won't take this game easy. They're 6th in the championship right now, fighting for promotion. We've had some tough games against them over the past 2 seasons when we were in the championship. Adam Reach always giving us trouble. Fortunately, he's not in the team anymore. They sold him, they moved him on, and hopefully that can be a blessing for us. Still going to rotate the squad a lot. Valera does get the chance at right mid. When we play with a 3-5-2, he hasn't quite worked his way into the squad, but he looked really bright on his debut match. We give some other names a chance here. Diangana starts on the left this time. Can he work his way back into the team? A new back 4. Hopefully the 4-3-3 works out for us this time around, and we take on Sheffield Wednesday. All right, here we go. At home in the London Stadium for the Emirates FA Cup, we take on Sheffield Wednesday in front of the home fans. Can we get a result here? We've shown that we can do it pretty consistently against championship level teams. Sheffield Wednesday is certainly that. They won't be pushovers, that's for sure, but they're not like world beaters or anything, especially even in that division, sitting in 6th place. Callan's coming in with a hard challenge there. And a chance for us going forwards now. Felix Nmecha. What can he do? Getting his head up. And he's trying to link up. Lance Alexander with a give and go. Almost finds the return. Felix Nmecha looking dangerous in that role. He's maybe no Haksabanovic, but he's definitely making a bid. Ooh, Diangana, how about that? Thiago Santos in the box, and he finishes debut goal for our new center midfielder. And it's Diangana who set the move up with some brilliant footwork. And that's more like it from our big money signing. Thiago Santos doing really well to finish that too. Definitely known as more of a defensive midfielder. He definitely doesn't have great finishing attributes or anything like that, but he gets forward into the right spot, and he makes easy work of that. Really well done from him too. Alexander now coming forwards. Oh, outstanding strength. Lance Alexander still going. Plays it through. Great touch. Valera finishes 2-0. West Ham in front. And Valera continues his hot run of form. 2 goals and his opening 2 games here. Very similar goals to cutting in from the right-hand side. He is a left-footed player, so he can just put those into the far corner. That is a fantastic finish. Really good touch to take it out from feet. But it's all about the assist there, really, from Lance Alexander. Shrugged his man off like it was nothing and then played the pass through. Valera off, but it is just for rest. We need him in our games going forwards, so we bring on some other players here. Afolayan, the one who comes onto the pitch. I think he deserves some minutes now that we're 2 goals up. Things look to be pretty comfortable. Afolayan getting involved immediately here. Laird, the right back, plays it back through. Good run from Afolayan. Now can he pick out the pass? Sending it back. Nmecha, top of the box. Alexander from a header from some way out, and it goes sailing over the crossbars. Good chance from the team, though. And Ed Green now coming forwards. So tricky on the ball here. Everyone kind of falling off, and he keeps going. Green puts it in. Alexander, that is so close to coming off. Alexander still can't quite get a goal. Diangana coming off now. He did have that nice assist, but he's been so quiet after that, and that really just sums up the kind of player he is. Flashes of brilliance, and then just doesn't quite back it up with consistency. It's Nathan Holland coming on, who has actually looked really bright this season. Let's see what he can do in the last couple of minutes here in the game. Still going now. Holland with the ball, and he wins a free kick in a dangerous area. That's more like it. Well done from Nathan Holland. Can we put a ball in now? Ed Green looking far for Felix Nmecha. Oh, what a goal that would have been. Sends that one over the crossbar, but he had a fairly clean strike on it. Wasn't too far off. And that is time, guys. Very comfortable game for us. 2-0. Well, we're way too good against championship teams, and we're struggling against Premier League teams. I think we just need to work on upping our level a little bit. Good performance from the team, though, and we move on in the FA Cup, which is really good. All right, well, we move on with the season now. Next up, it's our former team, Norwich City, who are struggling against the relegation battle as well, so it's a must-win match for us. Taking a look at some of our youth signings here in the academy, we have 8 players. Like I said, early in this career, I want to keep it to 6, just so we don't have too many talents coming through. I want to keep it fairly realistic as much as you can with these kind of things. So we're getting rid of 2 players here to make way. We'll keep 6 in the academy. Those 2 didn't look up to scratch anyways. So we got 2 new signings, Zaki Wooten, Lukas Nmecha, center attacking midfielder, and another center back, 5'8" though. Very bizarre kind of player build. We'll see where he fits in best. We can always change it up with him. So taking a look at the league table now, it's back to Premier League action up next. 28 games played. That means we have 10 games remaining in the season. Every point is going to count for so much here. We're tied on points with Aston Villa on 25. We have a much better goal differential, though, so things looking good for us in terms of that, at least. Wolves starting to pull away a little bit, and so are some of the other teams, so we really need to make sure that the 3 teams below us stay that way, and results need to go our way for that to happen. Things starting to look up for the team, though. That's a couple good results in a row. A win, a tie, and a win. 3 unbeaten, technically. That's more than we can say for a lot of this season. Some good performances, too. Lukas Nmecha on fire up top, looking really good. He's had the most goals this season, also the most appearances. Like I've been saying the last couple episodes, it's probably a toss-up between him and Haksabanovic for player of the season so far. 7 goals and 7 assists for the midfielder, but that's not all he can do. Like I said earlier, he does the hard defensive work too. He's all over the pitch for us. What a player we got on our hands. Hugill and Alexander both struggling, at least to live up to the standards they've set for themselves the last couple of seasons. Both with 6 goals. I mean, it's definitely better than nothing. It's not like they're horrendous or anything, but just not enough to keep this team where it needs to be. Valera, very promising signs from him. Only 2 games played since signing on loan, but he scored 2 and assisted 1, and I think he's going to be a very important player for us going forwards. I honestly might try starting him up top in that 3-5-2 alongside Nmecha up top. Ed Green having a fairly good season, not in terms of numbers, he hasn't scored or assisted many, but he always provides a little bit of spark going forwards when he does come onto the pitch. Archie Hall having a breakout season too, again despite not having fantastic numbers or anything like that. And looking at the assists, it's been fairly spread out, but Haksabanovic running away with 7 to his name already. Alright guys, and that does bring us to the end of this episode. As always, if you've been enjoying this content, please consider subscribing to the channel, and we will roll on with the season. So I'll be back soon with next episode where we take on Norwich City. But until then, I'm Respected Jeff, and I'll see you next time.